You will, and this is awkward to say, you always may cut a fine dash. You always may cut a fine dash. So the strong beats are 1 and 3. You always may cut, so always may cut, always may cut, okay? Put the emphasis on that. And then that'll always may cut a fine dash, always may cut. I'm trying to think of, you always may cut. Right, I want you to put a slight glottal in between the cut. Where is this? Where am I at? Sorry. It's a little glottal right here. You don't have to stop the sound. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it once. I want you to take a breath after cut, and then the second time, just put a little break.
Okay.
Actually do the opposite way. Just put a little break the first time, and then we'll do it again and breathe. Okay? So, you, just right on you always may cut a fine dash with a little break, right? 1, 2, 3.
You always may cut off. Whoops.
It's okay. No, you always may cut. What I want you to, well, because what's happening is that's a register shift. So I want you to, we'll just do it slow for a second. You always may cut a fine dash. We're going back to what we did in the exercise where we just did the, where you just, so let's just do cut a fine dash. Just cut a fine dash, okay?
Okay.
And I want you to literally feel like you're taking it from here to here on the word fine dash, okay? So cut a fine dash. Now you go.
Cut a fine dash.
Good job. Now I want you to say, you always may cut. I want you to breathe because that breath's going to force you to move your soft palate. Think of that soft palate. Think of it, it's up here. A little soft palate. He's like a little parachute. Put the parachute in your mouth, okay? So on you always may cut a fine dash. 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
That was fabulous, Herman. That sounds great. Okay, now I want to do that again, but I don't want you to breathe. But I want you to, did you feel the sensation of it actually lifting?
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to do that whole line in one breath, but I want you to try to recreate that sensation, okay? On you always. 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
Great. Okay, now when we do, I want to do it one more time. Sorry, I keep saying
It's okay.
we're going to leave, but I'm so excited.
Don't worry about it.
I want you to do it, and I want you to lean into fine dash. It's almost as if you're giving them a hint of what you're going to do over here on the second page. On If you've only got a mustache. It's like a little sneak peek. So I want you to say, you always may cut a fine dash. Almost hold it for 2 beats, okay?
Okay.
Okay? This should feel like it's double the length of all the other notes, okay? Same thing. 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
That's great. Keep going.
You will
It's
suit all the girls to a hair.
Let's do it again, and we'll keep going this time. 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
Do it again. You got your pages messed up. It's okay. Do it again. You got it now?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash. You will suit all the girls to a hair. If you only got a mustache.
Let's do it again. It's okay, Herman.
All right.
You just anticipated it. You just said if. Well, you only say if twice, so it's easy to get that confused. So which time it happens and which time it doesn't. Back to the same place.
All right.
You're gonna have this little register change. You're gonna have that down. You've already got it down. It already sounds like 1,000 times better than the first time you sang it. Just so you know. I might even let you listen to it because it sounds really good. So on you, and we're gonna keep going all the way to the end. Okay.
All right.
1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
You did a scoop. You did a scoop. No scoop. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want you to literally do. Okay, we're gonna go back because this worked the first time. I want you to sing, cut a fine dash, and I want you to breathe after cut. Okay.
Okay.
Singing from you. 1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash.
Now, did you breathe or did you just put a break? Did you breathe?
I think so.
Okay, it didn't sound like you
I don't know
breathed.
what I did.
It didn't sound like you breathed. It sounded like you literally just brought it up without having to breathe. I don't think you did the breath, which means you did it perfect. High five.
If I did, then yeah.
Okay, do that again.
Okay.
Starting at the same place, and I want you to focus on making that register change clearly like you did. It was perfect. We're going to keep going this time, I promise.
All right.
1, 2.
You always may cut a fine dash. You will suit all the girls to a hair. If you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache.
That was great, Herman. Oh my gosh, your sound is so good. High five. Yeah, I have to get like a little. I'm sorry, I'm a high fiver.
No, don't worry about it.
That's great for today.
All right.
You should be so proud of yourself.
I can already tell it sounds better.
Yeah, like it just, because sometimes, I know I do musical theater stuff all the time, and I'm so bad about it, Dr. Yesterday we sat in Opera Herman, and she was like, no scooping, like none, Marcella, she told me, and I was doing it everywhere, but I didn't realize I was doing it, because what I was focusing on was using my instrument in a natural way, but what I have to work on, just like with you, is that's not an unnatural thing. It just feels unnatural right now, because it's new.
Oh, it's practice.
But because you're not doing anything to your chords that's abrasive, you're not doing anything that's weird, but it's just a mindset. So if you get a chance to work on it this week, great.
Yeah.
And that is what I want you to focus on, the bottom of that second page, on the you always cut a fine dash, because you did it the past 2 times you did it, and I thought you were going to take a breath and you didn't, but you did it perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to get you to do. You just did it without having to take the breath. You were just a step ahead of me. So anyway, that's great. Okay,
all right.
Do you like this little song?
Yeah, I like it. It's funny.
Isn't it cute? I thought when I listened to it, I was like, this is a Herman song.
It's perfect.
This is such a cartoon, Herman. This is Herman.
And it's great because my workplace back in California, you know, it's a Dixieland restaurant basically. So all the people have like those really funny mustaches.
That's so funny.
So it's a perfect song for that. So I'm probably gonna go back and sing it around while I'm walking around.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna get you the accompaniment on a CD in just a few weeks.
Excellent.
I'm still picking out notes, so it's not ready for the accompaniment just yet. But anyway, and if you want to look ahead at some of the verses, we'll probably do what he did. Let's cut out the second verse and just do 1, 3, and 4. So, do you have your pencil with you?
Yes.
I'm going to just put a little X over 2. And that way you won't be confused. Because that literally put the song at 2 minutes, which is cute.
Good.
And perfect. And it's not too hard and it's not too much. So that way you can give it everything you've got when you are singing. So,
sounds good.
Anyway,
all right, I'll see you in
later.
about half an hour.
Yeah, or something like that.
Bye, Marcy. Thank you.
Bye. No problem.